Hi friends, it's Byron and I'm back with a brand new video. You know what we're talking. It's RuPaul's Drag Race. It's season 15. It's episode 14 and it's Blame It on the Edit. I don't understand how some of the queens haven't heard the song already, but it's neither here nor there. I actually listened to RuPaul's radio on Pandora, so I heard the song. All right, friends, before we get into it, you know what? I knew that for whatever reason there was going to be a double Shantae. We'll talk about that in this episode. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that there was a clear loser of the episode. We can get all into that. You know what? Let's just dive right into the video, right where we left off. We'll start where we always do when it goes back into the workroom. And you know what? Apparently a lot of things were said in Untucked. We definitely didn't get to know Lucy the way that they did, but apparently she had two faces, and let's just say she put her best face on camera, which is kind of where you want it to be. And I don't know. Anyway, she said what she said. They said what they said. The girls, of course, started to talk about other things, and they were talking about the wins and this, that, the other. And apparently, at the current moment, Sasha and Anisha had won 3 challenges, whether they be main or mini. I know the girls like to count mini challenges, but for me, it's all about the main challenges. And I mean, you can have 1,000 mini challenges under your belt, but I don't know. I just think the main challenges outweigh the mini ones. So, but if RuPaul's at the point where you're slicing hairs or splitting hairs, then I guess you want to throw in those. You'll throw in whatever it is that definitely needs to be done. All right. The Maxi challenge is a verse, of course, on the song, and apparently I don't know Lux. I didn't know Lux before the actual show, so apparently she writes and this, that, the other. And I haven't seen a girl take a nap in the workroom until Aiden Zane. So, but you know what? It paid off for Aiden, and I think it paid off for her. They definitely was into her lyrics, and it worked. So, hey, if you can get your work done and get a nap in too, I'm all for it. The Tic Tac lunch. You know how I am. I don't go here, there, and everywhere. And sometimes when they get so sentimental, I have to go past it. But I will say there was a huge storm in St. Louis. So the Tic Tac lunch and a little bit of the rehearsal for the video, I didn't really get to see. So it was neither here nor there. Conversations while they were getting ready. So now we jump past the rehearsal part of it, and they're getting ready for the main stage. And I think the conversations, and like I said, I hate when they get all sentimental and this, that, the other. And I will say that, just the conversations that they were having in the workroom and the camaraderie that they had for one another at that time was just, I don't know, I just really enjoyed that, definitely that kind of talk. So kudos to all of them. The runway looks, I honestly thought they all looked beautiful. They did all look beautiful, but again, when it came to the gowns, I'm sorry, there definitely was a clear winner and a clear loser, but it's neither here nor there. You know what? I'm going to say it. I honestly, even though I thought Mistress looked very beautiful on the runway, it's something about animal print. Most of the time, I just don't like it. It's just a preference. And to be honest, even though I liked Sasha Colby's gown, I don't know what the shoes seemed like they were too bulky. I honestly thought Anitra was gonna win, but I also liked Lux's look. So I thought it was definitely between Lux and Anitra, but we seen what we saw. The video. They played the video back. Honestly, I was not impressed with any of their verses or anything that they really did in the video is something that I've definitely seen before. I like the song just the way it is, but anyway, I'm sure they're gonna play it on RuPaul's radio once the season's airs are over, so it's neither here nor there. I'll just fast forward. Let's see. The critiques. So, they critiqued the girls, of course, and one by one, of course, and Anitra. And for me, she did grow the most throughout the competition, and you could definitely see it on her face as they go along, because you could literally see it on her face. If you were watching the show, you knew. If you watched it from episode 1 till now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. She definitely loosened up. She definitely grew over the season. And it was apparent. You could see it. Looks. You know what? She was really good at turning out looks. She was very strategic in her looks and everything that I think that she did. I don't know. She always seemed like she's very, I don't know. She just seems like she has it together. Even when she speaks, it just seems like, and I'm not making fun of her, it just seems like she thinks about everything that comes out of her mouth before she says it. It's not like okay, it came out, I'm gonna just apologize for it and move on. Like, she literally thinks about everything that she says. Sasha, she definitely is the front runner for me, but I was kind of going back and forth there. I mean, you know, Anitra was definitely here and there and on them coattails, and believe it or not, even though I don't know if Lux only won 2 or she just won 1, but I still can see her as a contender. I don't know. The finale night is definitely going to be a shocker. It's definitely going to be a shocker. Mistress. She is an all-around queen. I loved her personality on the show. It definitely gave it some depth when it came to the workroom and the things like that. She definitely kept that going. I don't know, but I will say, like, her looks were definitely good, but there were always better looks. The younger self thing, you guys know I fast forward through that. I just cannot. I'm sorry. Maybe there are some demons that I face myself, but I just cannot do that part of the episode. And the winner of the episode was Sasha Colby. Okay, fine. And Lux was safe, as you guys saw. But in the bottom was Mistress and Anitra. I don't know. I think they all should have lip synced for their life, and then he could have like Shantae and saved them all. Let's do a 4-way save, because we were talking about the same thing, and you know it usually happens at least once a season, and you know we're at the point now where we're used to having a top 4 and doing a little sing off and this, that, the other. So lip sync SmackDown or whatever. So I don't know. I kind of figured that it was coming at some point, and then you know it is so hard to tell somebody, you know what, you're not going to the finale when you know that they went through all of this drama to get to where they are, and everybody was counting on a top 4. To be honest, if he wasn't gonna do a top 4, for me, and you guys can comment in the bottom, and I don't have anything against her, but I'm sorry, it was clear to me that Mistress was the weakest on the episode, and for me, she would have had to sashay away, because it just wasn't there. When you're, you know, every little thing counts. I mean, you know what? Lucy wanted to be in the final. She made it to the top 5. So anyway, you know what, friends? That brings us to the end of the episode. Next week or 2 weeks from now, however it is, it's a reunion show. So anyway, all the girls get to come back, and I'll be right here. I'll be right here ready to tell you guys what I thought about it. I enjoy each and every time you guys click and watch one of my videos. If you're new here, I am Byron. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a brand new video. We are coming into April, friends. I don't know if you watch my channel for other things, but you should. I like to vacation, and I start vacationing in the springtime, right around my birthday, and that is coming up soon. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good week.